Hi guys, welcome back to Miscellaneous Pleasures. I'm here with season 6, episode 2 of Supergirl. Last time we had Supergirl being sort of, in the Phantom Zone. So it's going to be interesting to see how long she stays in the Phantom Zone. If I were to predict, I'd probably say about 3 or 4 episodes max. That seems a lot to me. I mean, I don't think it'll just be one episode. It'll probably be 2 episodes. But it could potentially be useful in setting up this new season. So I am looking forward to that. Uh, yeah, last time we had, I completely forgot. Yeah, we had this extremely rushed sort of ending for the Leviathan, and then we also had this guy, Lex Luthor, get powers and then taken away from him. I think his powers are gone, right? At least I don't remember. But then we had this, We Are the Champions like song playing, and then Kara got stuck in the Phantom Zone, and then John, he gave this thing, his friend, some superhero, not superhero, but then a friend of his from Mars, like I forgot the name, Elemental or like something like that, right? I forgot what name they gave for Alex. Uh, and then her symbol was added to the Justice League thing. I said Justice League, and I thought, and then I forgot, and I sort of got confused, and I said that, oh no, this is the other board that they have in Supergirl. But I guess this is the Justice League board, so yeah, that was added. The Sentinel, yeah, it was not Elemental, it was Sentinel. So that happened. Otherwise, I don't really have anything else to speak. I mean, it's at this episode, I am not expecting it to be great. I'm just expecting it to be all right. And we'll discuss anything if anything interesting or stuff happens. So yeah, here we go.
They say he's crazy, but I don't know if I
What? Who is this guy?
Keys. Thank you.
Wait, is he a vampire?
This is going to suck for you. No pun intended.
Okay. What?
Keep dreaming, Dracula.
What? What?
Got you.
Please, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I wasn't going to hurt anyone. I'm not really a vampire.
We know. Your name is Silas,
You're an alien.
From Transylvania, to be exact.
which is apparently a real planet.
You're where vampire stories come from.
Phantom's here.
Who are you?
As if you don't know. You bear the glyph of my house.
Huh?
So you must be some sort of mirage. Another figment of my own tortured
Oh
mind.
no, it's his father. It's her father?
This is the glyph of the House of El.
It's her father. It's her. Wait, is it her father?
Father?
Okay, this is going to be fun. What?
My daughter alive.
Argo survived because of your sacrifice.
Okay, wait. Yeah, I do have to admit this. I haven't actually watched season 3 of Supergirl. I mean, I have, but I've only watched like the first 9 episodes or 8. I'm not really sure. And like, what happened is like this. So I started with Arrow, right? I started with Arrow like a couple of months after Arrow season 5 finished, and I've watched all 5 seasons of Arrow. And I think I was watching Arrow season 6 as it was coming out and like, stuff like that. And I actually started watching The Flash after its mid-season break in season 4. So season 4 episode 10 came out, must have come out in like December or something, and the next episode would obviously be in the month of Jan or Feb. So it was in that gap that I watched all 3 seasons and the first half of season 4. And Supergirl, and I mean, forget Legends for now. Supergirl, I think I ignored for a long time. I feel like I started watching Supergirl probably after season 3 finished. And the reason I started Supergirl was just that I did not have anything else to do in my life in terms of entertainment. And I watched season 1 and season 2. I liked aspects of it, but then the endings of both the seasons, the villains and stuff, it was all completely rubbish. And at the time I remember, I mean, I watched season 3 of Supergirl. I think at the time season 4 was coming out, and a lot of people were sort of criticizing season 3 a lot, and they were just, essentially everybody was calling this show shit. And I started season 3 and it was actually good. And I was like, okay, fine, this is good. This is better than what I expected. And I finished like, I think till mid-season, I think just before the mid-season finale, like something like that I watched. And then there was this video sort of comment section where there was this one guy who had written a beautiful comment on why season 3 was a bad season and like what were its negatives and stuff. And he had mentioned how season 3 starting was really good and how the second half was really bad. And I was like, okay, fine, it's actually that bad. And anyways, I wasn't that interested in the show. So I never really got around to watching season 3 second half. And I think I actually watched season 4 of Supergirl only because Lex Luthor was going to be in it. So what happened was, I think Lex came on in like the 15th, 16th episode of season 4, if I'm not mistaken. And there's these weekly promos that come out for these Arrowverse shows. And at the time, I was, I wasn't doing YouTube or stuff at that time. And I was also in this phase where I was used to watching trailers and stuff for everything. Right now, I don't do that because I realize that it sort of spoils a lot of things and, makes you expect certain things to happen. So now I've stopped watching trailers, but at that time I used to watch it a lot. There was this promo that came out and it was like Lex Luthor is going to be in it, like Jon Cryer and like, stuff like that. I was like, okay, wow, Luthor is going to be in it, then I should probably start watching it. And I started season 4 directly because, I read somewhere, I was like, you know what, I read the plot for season 3 second half. I barely understood half of it from the, what I read. And I just ignored and started watching season 4. And then season 5 and now season 6. So the thing is, all these, in season 3's second half, there was this Argo thing, and there was this thing about how Kryptonians are alive or something, and somebody's parents were alive. I'm not really sure of who died and who was alive and stuff like that. So basically, the whole reason of me talking for the past however minutes I was talking is just to say that I haven't actually watched the second half of season 3 of Supergirl. So any of the references from there, any of the people from there, I would have absolutely no idea what I'm watching. There is that.
All this time I thought I'd lost you forever.
They got to you, didn't they? What did you
Wait a
say?
minute. Oh no. Is this supposed to be her nightmare or some shit?
Cavern.
Wait, is this happening for real or is it
Fortress
happening in her
of my
mind?
enemies. She was dead. But so was everyone I ever loved. Cut down while they were trying to save the world. And I just stood there among their bodies, horrified. I couldn't save them.
He can have Supergirl back by sundown.
Whoa. By sundown?
We should order in Dim Sum Delight's entire stock of pot stickers because she's going to be starving when she gets back.
You're not listening to me. Sundown isn't possible. Next week might not be possible. The last time I built this portal, it took 6 months of testing to make sure I didn't burn to death when I stepped through it. It's just wonderful that you're all big, powerful superheroes, but I can't guarantee you won't burn to death either. I already have not saving my husband on my conscience. I don't need your death too.
Wait, yeah, there was this thing last episode about how what's her name? I forget her name. Jimmy Olsen's sister, whatever her name is. Like, she doesn't know that Kara is Supergirl, right? Like, what was that? Like, I was sort of confused at the time. I thought that she did know about it. But then they said that she doesn't know about it. And now here we are. It seems like she knows about it. So I'm sort of confused now.
What is more reasonable? Lex Luthor, philanthropist, entrepreneur, and hero, committing these terrible crimes.
Are you kidding me?
Or Eve Tessmacher.
Okay, this guy's going to manipulate everybody on his own bloody voice. Like, doesn't even need like VR glasses for that.
To avoid punishment for her own crimes. She had the means, she had the motive, and she had an image inducer.
You made me hack Obsidian. You made me impersonate people. You made me kill. You made me
Yeah,
do all
this
of it.
is bad.
Tessmacher's testimony be stricken from the record and her plea deal revoked. Oh, and if you feel like throwing in a charge of perjury, that'd be cool too, Your Honor.
This is... Yeah, and suddenly Lena Luthor is going to speak a lot of things, isn't she? Like, I know this is going to happen. And of course Lillian is here.
Let me get.
Possibly used your creation to brainwash anybody if it didn't really work.
I said it was flawed, not that it didn't work.
I was filing patents when you were in diapers. Why would I waste my time workshopping your faulty science fair project?
Because your little sister had created something that you needed, something that you could never have come up with on your own.
You've never done anything on your own. You've always needed me.
Objection! You can't stand that I don't need you anymore.
Sustained.
Without me, your precious Nano Cherry would have never gotten off the ground.
So you think you can just take credit for my work?
You're damn right I can.
Wait, did he just...
I've always taken the big swings that you
Wait,
never would.
you idiot, Lex.
Because you're a Luthor, I kept you by my side.
Oh,
You were too
I
timid
can't
and weak to do
believe you
what was
fell for that.
necessary. It takes guts to wield power.
Oh, you fell for it, you fell for it, you fell for
And I
it.
wield my power to make the world better. So did I help develop Nano Cherry? Yes. But I accept who I am.
Okay,
I like power.
I don't
And I
know.
have the guts to do something with it. I did not commit the crimes of which I stand accused, but if I had, who could blame me? If push came to shove, you'd have done it.
I don't know. He is making some weird arguments.
Cancerous.
I'll give him that.
Yes! Come on!
I don't know. I feel like it's kind of obvious. Unless he bribes him, I don't see how he's going to get out.
Sure this thing won't blow up?
So,
In the case
Wait,
of the people of the United
what?
States of America versus Lex Luthor.
Found them? Everything all set? Judge, jury, executioner.
Mr. Foreman, has
oh,
the jury reached a verdict?
We have, Your Honor. In the matter of National City versus Alexander Joseph Luthor, we, the jury, find the defendant
not guilty.
not guilty.
Yeah, I knew it. He's bribed them. Of course he has.
Mr. Luthor is
Wait,
now
you actually won?
Wait, he doesn't.
Boss.
Well, I am. Clearly, I underestimated the value of just being myself.
What? Okay, this is interesting.
Of course not, you idiot.
I'm sorry things were different.
Alice,
Uh,
I couldn't get her back.
wait, she does know who. Wait, this is confusing to me. Like, why would they say something like that last episode? Am I missing something here?
More than anyone could have pulled off in a day. No, it's not just today.
Fell swoop, and all I needed was me. I wasted so much time trying to buy, threaten, or brainwash people into doing what I wanted. But apparently, people love a guy who tells it like it is.
Okay.
If you can get them to buy it long enough, they stop being able to discern whether you're telling it like it really is, or how you want them to believe.
And since when does Black play the first move? Like, what sort of rubbish is that? Like, come on, like, honestly, if you had to have Lex Luthor make the first move, at least give him the bloody white pieces. Like, at least know the very basics of a game before doing something like this.
Damn it. Which one of you thieving idiots drank my O negative?
What?
John, I think that phantom did something to me. Please come. I think I need help.
What? Oh no. No, 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 no. What?
Where did they just go?
I have no idea. I've never seen a phantom do anything like that.
Well, if they use portals to get around, maybe we can use one to get out.
It looks like the portal's only open and closed long enough for a phantom to get through.
Well, then I guess we're gonna have to catch a phantom.
Okay, I mean, I said before the start of this episode that's not going to be a great one. I mean, for simple reason. Going by logic, like this should have been the sort of finishing touches of the previous season that we are still watching. I'm not really sure of the specifics here, but then I'm guessing that maybe this would have been the penultimate or the episode before the penultimate episode. So, we are still wrapping up the previous season. So this episode was always going to be a bit rushed. It actually did not feel a lot rushed to me. Similar to how The Flash's season 7 episode 2 was. Like, that was one of the better episodes of the season of Flash. And it did not feel rushed and everything was brilliant in it. But then the episodes prior and after that were rushed. And even in Supergirl, this episode felt far less rushed. I mean, I would have believed it to be the actual pace that they wanted to set. I didn't like a lot of aspects of this episode, to be honest. I just didn't know where it was going. Like, there was, of course, that trial and stuff like that. And that part, I guess, was a bit rushed because, you sort of set up this trial in an episode and then have the trial in the next episode. But then they obviously had all of it in one. And I have a feeling Lex Luthor did not get out just because of the way he spoke. Like, surely that's not what they're going for. I'm not disappointed by it. I'm fine with the idea of it, but I guess it's a bit anticlimactic. I don't know. It feels a bit weird. Other than that, the Phantom Zone stuff, it was cool. Like, we got to see Kara's father. Then I'm guessing, like all TV shows, he's going to die while she survives. Like, there's no way that he's going to be around. Like, that's not what TV shows do. So, we might as well forget seeing something like that happen. Yeah, most of this episode was just pieces being moved here and there, apart from the central story, which I guess two central stories, one of which was the Phantom Zone thing, the other one was the Lex Luthor's trial. I guess most of the episode was, surrounding these two, but then the pieces were moving around here and there. It was interesting. A lot of things in this episode was interesting, but then, I wouldn't say that it's a great episode. It was good. Yeah, that's all. I mean, I don't really have anything else to say. I am kind of excited to see how or where this show is going. And yeah, it will be fun to see. That's all for this reaction. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye.